Welcome to the Monasco Training and Mentoring Center. We are pleased to have an opportunity to share our knowledge and know that you will be learning from some of the finest engineers anywhere. Remember, learn more, earn more. Now let's get started.
In this training, we will establish the proper methodology and quality control measures for installing conduits. We will define where PVC conduits are used and explain their scope. You will learn step-by-step installation in slabs, walls, columns, and trenches. We will also review safety and HSE protocols, highlight QA/QC compliance, and clarify the roles and responsibilities of project staff. PVC conduits are rigid, non-metallic pipes used to route and protect electrical cables. They are commonly applied in slabs, columns, blockwork, floors, and trenches. Alongside conduits, accessories such as couplings, bends, elbows, T's, reducers, junction boxes, and GI outlet boxes are used. These materials are lightweight, corrosion-resistant, cost-effective, and provide insulation, but we must also be mindful of their limitations, such as expansion with heat, mechanical damage, and size restrictions. The system we are dealing with consists of rigid PVC conduits installed in concealed applications. The components include the pipes themselves, couplings, bends, and boxes. Certain rules apply. The minimum conduit size is 20 millimeters, and in slabs less than 100 millimeters, conduits cannot exceed 25 millimeters without consultant approval. It is critical to position conduits at mid-slab, not above beams, and all installations must follow approved shop drawings unless official deviations are approved. The materials for this work include rigid PVC pipes in approved sizes, together with accessories like couplers, bends, elbows, and bushes. Junction and draw boxes, as well as GI outlet boxes, are part of the system. Consumables such as solvent cement, fixing clips, and tie wires are required. Nylon fish cords serve as draw wires, and all materials must be stored in dry, covered conditions and stacked no higher than 2 meters to prevent deformation. The installation process follows a clear sequence. First, we carry out a site inspection for conditions and safety. A pre-installation meeting or toolbox talk is then held. Shop drawings and submittals must be submitted and approved. After procurement and delivery, layout marking is done before conduit installation begins. Conduits are installed in slabs, walls, or trenches, followed by QA/QC inspections before concealment. Testing is conducted with draw wires and mandrel checks, and any snags are corrected. Finally, the system is handed over. Before installation begins, several checks are essential. We must confirm that materials are approved and ensure the latest drawings are available on site. Civil works should be complete, with surfaces clean, dry, and within tolerance. Operatives must be briefed on handling and installation practices. For trenches, landslide protection should be in place, and we must verify that the correct tools and temporary power are available. For slab installations, we mark the positions of outlet and draw boxes as per the drawings. Conduits are cut and joined with solvent cement to ensure a watertight bond. They must be placed at mid-depth, tied to reinforcement to avoid sagging, and capped during the concrete pour. For walls, we chase the surfaces, fix conduits flush, and ensure horizontal chases do not exceed 600 millimeters unless specifically approved. When routing conduits, we are limited to 2 90-degree bends or 10 meters between boxes. If bends exceed this, pull or draw boxes must be installed. GI or flush boxes must be aligned vertically and horizontally, set 3 millimeters below the finished wall. For penetrations through firewalls, sleeves and fire stop sealing are required. Through waterproofing, sleeves with collars and sealants must be used. Every conduit should include a nylon draw wire with both ends color marked. All installation work must comply with the site HSE plan and UAE regulations. A safety induction and toolbox talk are mandatory before tasks. Workers must wear PPE at all times. When working at height, certified scaffolding, harnesses, and barricades must be in place. Excavation requires trench shoring, permits, and a flagman for reversing vehicles. Electrical work demands lockout-tagout procedures, insulated tools, and a strict prohibition on live work. Good housekeeping is vital, and emergency procedures with first aiders must always be ready. Quality assurance is managed at both material and execution stages. Materials must be approved, properly stored, and used according to specifications. Execution requires neat, aligned conduit runs that follow drawings. QA/QC engineers inspect work before concrete casting or plastering. Checklists ensure conduits are aligned and sealed, bends and joints meet specifications, conduits are undamaged, and draw wires are in place. If non-conformance occurs, an NCR is issued, corrections are made, and reinspection follows. The work requires standard electrical tools like hammers, pliers, and screwdrivers, along with hacksaws, conduit cutters, and drilling machines. Measurements are done with tapes and spirit levels. Access equipment includes ladders and scaffolding. Safety equipment covers helmets, vests, gloves, shoes, and goggles. Temporary power must be arranged for the operation of tools during installation. All conduit work must follow the applicable standards. These include local authority rules and DM regulations, DWA installation regulations, BS 7671, IEC 61386, and NEC Article 352. Manufacturers' instructions for conduits and cement must be respected. Fire stop requirements from civil defense apply at penetrations, and project specifications, drawings, and the HSE plan must always guide the work. To conclude, a final QA/QC inspection must always be conducted before concealment. All snags must be corrected and re-inspected. Handover documents, such as inspection requests, checklists, and as-builts, are compiled. The system is then passed to the civil team for casting or plastering. Conduits should be left clean, capped, and ready with draw wires in place. The result is a safe, compliant, and reliable system prepared for the next phase of cable installation. This concludes today's training on PVC conduits and accessories. Please scan the first QR code for the quiz and the second for the on-site training module. Thank you for your attention. Safe installation is about reliability and safety. Let's apply these practices so every project meets the highest standards of quality and compliance.